I'm Larry Fleming. I'm a father, 5, husband, entrepreneur, mentor, promoter, coach, influencer. I wear a lot of caps. Being in Richmond means to me, it means a lot to me because I'm from Richmond. Um, and to a lot of people, it may not feel the same because some people seem to make Richmond a down spot, a spot where they feel like it's a crab in the barrel mentality, where they feel like we're being held back, not enough opportunity for us, and I do feel the same way to an extent, but I also see that there could be a better way or a better vision for Richmond. A lot of talented kids, right? They don't really know if they're talented until we've given them an opportunity or a space to feel like they can be talented. My brother Matt is a talented artist, and I'm sure he knew he was always a talented artist, but what about the kid who thinks he can draw, but nobody ever said that looks nice? Or he doesn't have a space to go and feel comfortable where he can be himself. A kid can sing, but he may feel uncomfortable singing in his school or wherever he sings at, but doesn't have a space to be himself. I don't think we have enough spaces like that to actually show the youth that there's something else different that you can do and be talented at and make a career out of that. Like, some kids don't know that you can be an artist and actually, in the inner city, you could not tell a kid, hey, you can be an artist and be successful and be able to make a living for yourself because they don't see that. You know what I'm saying? They don't see that. They don't see a lot of the stuff that we see that doesn't look like us. I say that to myself. I guess I have 4 kids in college. No one told me that I could go to college. There wasn't a resource officer or someone, a guidance counselor that told me, hey, these are your options for college. What do you think about college? Coming from a struggling family, honestly, I needed to go to work. But I'm proud to say I got 4 kids in college, 3 on pretty much full scholarships. One is graduated already and about to start attending med school. But I say that because what I didn't know, they had a father in the house to push them, right? And I really didn't have that. So I know just from being a coach and a mentor to kids that me being their coach is probably the best male figure that they have. They really don't know what they don't know. As a child, you really are a sponge, I feel like, and putting the positive energy and actually telling them and giving them spaces to cultivate their self with people around them to show them, hey, look, you can do this, you can do that. It sounds good to say you can be anything you want to be, right? It sounds good for somebody to tell you that. But if somebody's actually, they can show you or be a person that, hey, I've done it. I do this and you can do it as well. I think it comes out different. I really started to think about entrepreneurship right out of high school. I had dreams and goals, aspirations to do a few different things, and I never sailed on one specific thing until I found out something that I was really good at, and that was, the entertainment industry. I've been doing entertainment for 13 to 14 years almost. I really think that I have the pulse of the people. In a way, they trust what I say and they trust the things that I do, and I show them that if he says it's a good thing, it's a good thing. I think the city needs to listen to people who actually have the pulse of the people. I really would like to see bigger concert venues for us. The Richmond Coliseum was a big thing. People are able to come here and see the culture of Richmond. I don't think a lot of people know what Richmond really looks like. But if I know it's a concert in Richmond, yeah, I'm gonna go to a concert in Richmond. It's only an hour or 2 away from me. Let's go check out Richmond. And they will really understand Richmond has a lot to offer. A lot of people, they bypass us because we just don't have anywhere to take them. I think that we could come together. Anything that can bring light to the city as far as entertainment, because that's the space that I'm in. But the guys who are the ones who do have the pulse of the city, we could come together and make it a better situation. The problem is we all kind of been forced to be apart because you gotta kind of gotta hold what you got. Guys are afraid that the amount of venues that shut down that are our venues, so to say, because I feel like we've been given, hey, this is for you guys. Don't come over here. You can have this, but this not for you. Spreading love and joy and happiness, and ain't that like being happy and having a good time, partying. I feel the best when I'm out with my wife or friends and we're just having a good time. But if we've all packed up and we went to a certain place and they turned us around, we upset. Rebirth for Richmond, to me, looks like a place where opportunities are less scarce for our people, black and brown, to be all included in all situations. If there became a time where I felt like I could show younger people how this is done, be their guide, be a mentor in that space, absolutely, I would be all for it. I feel like nobody showed me how to do this. Whatever I learned by trial and error. It's not a lot of literature to say how to be a promoter. I think that those kids should get with someone who actually does it. You have to be a people person. You have to be able to get out in the community. You have to have the pulse of the community because no one follows anybody who isn't worth following. You need a positive outlook on yourself and in the direction you're trying to go. But I really think the biggest thing is those kids just need someone to actually show them. I would need access and opportunity for sure. And without it, we're just having a conversation. But with access and with opportunity, you can show the kids anything. You know, if I had my own restaurant or space or anything where I could show them, walk them through, hey, this is how the business is ran. This is how the infrastructure is set up. This is how you submit for licensing. This is how you submit for, taxes. Everything it's a whole big process, but again, kids don't know what they don't know. And not even kids, younger people, even older people don't know what they don't know. I still have issues myself trying to reach some of those goals. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of people who are willing to help you in those spaces that are already in those spaces. Richmond has kind of been stuck in a situation where, hey, look, I got to hold what I got. I can't share what I have with you because eventually you may take me out of my space because there's not enough space for all of us. And that mentality has been cultivated by us being spaced out, us not being included in all the conversations and not being almost not allowed in a lot of spaces.